О, так, усім доброго дня, шановне панство. Так. Порядки там.
Revelio.
Та ж нам там йти. Бі.
Revelio.
Сюда.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided.
Так, що зробити на всякий пожар.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Так, куди нам дальше?
Revelio.
Ще така фігня, речі. Спорядження. Багато забито не було. Щось трохи є, блін. Могли швидким переміщенням туди переміститися, мені здається. А, ні, в мене там не відкрито. Ха! І полетіли. Стоп. Ті метелики. Хочу метелики.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
What do you have in store for me?
Is that you, Roylance? Levioso! 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 Levioso!
Дуже ні спочатку. Ха-ха-ха. Щас. Телепортик відкриємо.
Psst, over here. Quietly.
Що там?
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Maddie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Ну тихіше, так тихіше. Яйка.
I wonder what that does. That did it. Accurate. Revelio. Accurate. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa.
Не то. Не це.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Смаколики
I
забираємо.
need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio.
Ревеліо. Так, не можу повірити, що маю це записати, але ви місячні унти не слухаєте.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
Ля-ля, як в неї це все просто получається. А нам ще код треба підбирати.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
А інвіз ти не хочеш включити? Ля.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio.
Давайте на всякий пожарний зробимо отак. Я поняв, що треба зробити. Треба штовхнути той ящик. Цей.
Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into. Leviosa.
Так, не крутися.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Opus Totalis.
Відпочивай.
Revelio. Revelio. Opus Totalis.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
А оце було підленько.
Revelio.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Opus Totalis. Revelio. Alohomora.
Що за прикол? Чому взірвалася бочка?
Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Hello, Amora.
Наті почекає. Нас тут лут чекає більше.
Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
thing worth learning from civilized society. Just down the line.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
What does that tell us?
Someone... Oh! You little coward! Knew I'd find you.
Ти мене не бачила, залупати страшна.
Alohomora.
Я інвіз нашого качов.
Oh no. Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelia.
Чи тут нікого нема? Що тут ніби нікого нема. Принаймні в цій кімнаті так точно.
Revelia.
Ну добре, вона твоя, якщо ти цього захочеш. Нам та грифона спасти. І наті.
Hi, Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Alohomora.
Hurry.
Між пошли грифонію. Яху. Як це красиво.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Дуже гарно сцена. Я теж хочу такого грифончика.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Новий предмет відкрито. Тепер він наш? Прикольно.
No need to race now, my friend.
I have learned of a wizard.
Але це ще не все, ще щось має бути.
Harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide.
О, є такий чорненький і є. Я хочу на цій штуці подивитися, як воно виглядати буде.
The evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Let's go!
Stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Ні, птах виглядає, ну, типу, по гри виглядає ліпше.
Slow down now. There we go.
Рядження. Чорненького хочу. Карта. Треба піти продати все. Ой, чі.
Another adventure, are we?
The tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
Тут можна все продати.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Мапа. Так, завданьки. Є у нас? Сходимо до зали. Так. О, ще не до зали. Стоп.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Ще не можу випускати. Є, зібрали. Давай
Everything's all right
так
now.
зробимо. Камера залагала. Прикольно.
I'll look after you.
Pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Ти може собі туди гуляти. не пооб'їдаються. Так, тепер робимо аж так. Цих ми... Цей сюди. Цього залишимо. Цей найгуляє і поки найгуляє, напевно. Цей. І цей далі не гуляє. Більше поки ми випускати не можемо. Не можу, бо в мене максимум. Так, треба зварити громові зілля. Мандрагори в мене повно. Захист. Не хочу я захист. Мені треба все в урон. Жаб'ячі борда. А в мене жаби немає. Трейте жабу знайти. Ну, зловити. Жаб'ячі бородавки. Для собі не вариться, а ми пішли. А ми пішли. Нам сюди. Сюди. Yeah.
I'd take to the skies too if I didn't have such a fear.
Не сюда нам?
Alohomora.
Дальше бабка за дідом бігає.
Revelio.
Клас алхімії.
Lumos.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. And I've been teaching a long time.
Revelio.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
Хай щастить. Ля, які
No
добрі.
time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Таланти є очком. А й оце вивчим. А ще трьох тут якихось не знайшов. Ще відкривати і відкривати. А, 104 цих, нічого собі. Привіт, Ромич. Поспав, виспався. Та я би не сказав, що і виспався. Ну, такое. Я до тебе дзвонив, ти трубку не брав. Об'ївся там тортика і все? Я знаю, що в тебе нині день народження. Я тебе вітаю, бажаю тобі щасті, здоров'я, много літ.
Revelio.
Ой, яка знайома херня. А, понятно.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this
Ну,
way.
пішли.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching, although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Що ти тут робиш? Тебе шукаю.
Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about
Слізерин, як
methods to
завжди,
gain
чиста
access,
кров,
and
оце
then
в
she
них.
simply vanished.
Ще з фільму було.
No one else ever tried to enter.
That is a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Що за
And by that
прикол?
logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Відчиніть двері. А я не можу йти? О, можу.
Incendio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Та готові, а не поперся. Пішли.
Dark, ominous
Lumos.
corridors. My
Revelio.
favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That
A
must be
journal
the voice
entry.
I hear.
Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Incendio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Where we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo.
The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
There's bound to be a map for the symbol.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Чекайте, бо я виключив мікрофон і забув включити. Кажу, то треба з чудіком говорити, не зі мною.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin likes to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Revelio.
You got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. She was my favorite person in the world.
Lumos.
Так, а що тут було? Не тут. Де ще одні двері були, ні? Оці. Квадратик, кішечка. Внизу кішечка, квадратик. Давай так пробувати. Є.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
Так,
All I heard was
рибка
rewards.
і
going.
трикутник.
Lumos.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ізі.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Revelio.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you all right?
all right?
Ravelli, that pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Можна після такого і бухнути.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out. Please.
I don't want to leave.
Revelio.
Both of you. Without both of you, never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Що? Добі свобідний? Так, мапа світу. У мені... Ой, блядь, як мені далеко їхати.
An intruder!
Faster! I should dismount here.
Let's finish this job and be done with it.
Чекаю. Сюди. Де ти їдіть?
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Але легше просто всіх перебити.
Wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot.
Mr. Tallis.
Technically, though. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier to do that.
Ти нічого не видів.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Release me!
Так, шановне, почекай.
Up there. That's our way in.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you
О,
could simply
свариться.
manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
А нас а як нас замітили?
Wanna look up? Try not to make it.
Вони хрена, вони тут 28-го левела. Вийди звідси.
I feel as though you're not even trying. What's up for a minute?
Почувай. Чорт. Ого, полювання 3. А можна мені магію третю таку саму?
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Incendio! Confringo! Revelio.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then class at them quickly in succession.
Чо, пішли на нове випробування? Сратися, не встатися.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Oh, bro.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
У картопічній залі, я буду вас чекати. Придумав, собі треба лити зі мною. Тут весело. Тут срачки, блядь.
Revelio.
Ревелія. О, аміго. Не понял. Комило, ти туди запригнути не хочеш. Ні, не так. Тут я залізти можу. А цю штуку не можу. Не так. Ха-ха-ха. Понял. Прикол. Я забув, що ж є ті ворота. Ой.
pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Confringo! Incendio! Also! Accio! Dependo! Levioso!
О, так, тут стіна.
Revelio! Revelio. Closer. Accio. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Levio. Lumos. Revelio.
Є великий сундук. Бурундук.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Це не працює тут.
Confringo. Leviosa. Revelio. Sendo. Flipendo. Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
Блін, не розумію, що я маю тут зробити.
Revelio. Confringo. Flipendo.
Треба якось відсунути. А як мені відсунути? Та теж проходу немає.
Revelio. Flipendo. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo. Confringo. Leviosa. Repulsor. Accio. Sendo. Flipendo.
Не так. Туди я точно не допригну.
Sendo.
Те поки що закрите. О, тут відкрито. Але потім тут буде закрито. Може я якимось закляттям ще не пробував? Ну ці точно ні. Можна ще оце попробувати.
Revelio. Is there any way to reposition this archway? Flipendo. Here.
Це щось має бути з оцим. Що ми проходимо тут, тут появляється стіна, блін. Срань залупна. Так, тако це є сундук. А тако це є оця штука. Угу, не так. Арам. Угу. Навіть якщо я його тут поставлю, я не допригну туди. Я в душі не розумію, що я маю зробити. Так тоже не. Може я щось на початку пропустив? Ну оці штуки щось мають означати, оці. А простою автоатакою вдарити Ромашка ти не міг, я? Забув. Ау, дурачок. Все спочатку. Зараз буде бійка. Ага. Почувайте. Я думав, щось тяжче буде.
Revelio. Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Блін, що я хочу, то я точно хочу. Мені треба поміняти тем. Так зробити.
Revelio. Revelio. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Oh.
Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo.
Так, то все добре.
Revelio.
Але насправді куди мені?
Wingardium Leviosa.
м.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Не туди? Ні, не так.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
У мене є ще ідея. Зараз. Так. А чому ні? О, залізь. Во! Мати рідна від такої стошнити може. Але тут це ящик. Зараз буде махач. Тра-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Здрасте, пацани. Зараз ще босс вилізе. Конечно. Дурак. Треба закінчувати з ним. Сосать. Бля, я всяких банок потратив.
What a relief.
Треба банки знов поновляти буде.
Revelio.
Один бурундук. Що ти нам покажеш цікавого?
must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Прошу, сідайте.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
То спогадів. Тобто вона забрала батькову біль, і він почав говорити? Так, я не розумію.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm
Звісно, готовий. Куди йти
In
далі?
that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Зима настала в Хогвартсі. Не люблю зиму. Фіга ти собі проспала.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Так, мені треба от цього сюди добавити.
Assignment's all finished.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Може ще собі поставити? Не, то мені треба. О. Варим. Можна попробувати поки якийсь декор доставити. насправді якесь десь тут було освітлення. Можна збирати.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Так. Сходимо, продамо лишніх. Цих в мене є пару.
Travel broadens the mind.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe-tied.
А це у нас лишається.
You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
Давайте урок магічних істот, чому би і ні.
What are you up to now?
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
О, злодій.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say I'm terrible.
I take it you're ready to
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
Right.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it to practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering, what inspired your interest in magical beasts?
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Так, ми знаємо ще одне закляття, але... Треба вернути назад це. І можна зробити отак. Ага. Ага. Я тільки 43 знайшов. Ага. Удачі. Більше до атаки, но менше до защити. Але можна буде поліпшити. Давайте оце зробимо завданьку.
Time to go a little quicker.
Блін, прикольненько. Собі летиш, насолоджуєшся вітром.
How come I always draw the short straw?
Likely we'll need more wood where to not freeze. Seems harshness has her mind set to follow us. And be sure to stoke the flames with an easy hand. I seem to recall last time you put the thing out.
All right. Natty told me what the two of you did.
Так зробимо.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after hiring, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
It's this way.
Дві дівчинки гуляють по лісу.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Все буде добре.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of bees have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Rebellion.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Rebellion. This is goblin metal. It seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
The poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Manononi knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
I'll have to see from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Що буде весело. Сказав, що зараз буде весело.
fighting with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of those that easily fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Зараз буде весело.
Have you heard of your Batman? Seems that your brother's come round to us by thinking. We're joyous.
I say we go too far. The violence is going to get us what we want. I say.
Їх тут дуже багато зараз буде.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's closing up quite fast.
What the hell am I on? What the hell changed up like that?
Let's even talk, shall we?
Зараз буде бійка.
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Пом'ячити то святе діло.
Right, I have the lead.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Ну, короче, понятно. Погані, хлопці, погані.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? You're not going to stop right there.
Ням-ням-ням.
This way.
Дрипаєм.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Вогонь і порох.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new.
Іду. Зайдіть в мій клас, зайдіть в мій клас.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
би знати, що тут можна зробити. Ну, щось можна.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
А, це ти.
Revelio.
Пу-пу-пу. Візку щось болить.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Revelio.
Та стій ти, ну чо ти тікаєш? Стій, кажу тобі. Три з 5.
Revelio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio. Perhaps the book Professor
Ще
Weasley
одна
wants
має
me to
бути
get is
десь.
upstairs.
Бачу. Бачу я тебе, літаюча книжка, іди сюди.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
А де не бігайте по бібліотеці, ну?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Anyone but me reading my diary.
Так, я не можу зрозуміти, куди мені в бібліотеку.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Яку магічну істоту використовували у Квіддичі до винайдення золотого
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Яку настійку зазвичай називають рідка удача?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Про які чарівні артефакти йдеться у казці трьох братів?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Так чи ні? Настійка дозволяє тому, хто її випив.
True. Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Це тут і пробігтися можна. Сонце світить прямо в очі.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her podcasters into an owl to stop students from cheating. Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, WLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Не то. Так, тем. Сюди. Навіть протягувати тепер не треба буде. Так, на сьогодні, напевно, все. Цією грою. Продовжимо завтра. Не замітив, як 3 години пройшло. Ніби пару хвилин тому сів. Так що всім дякую, хто забігав, всім приємного настрою, хорошого вечора, всім до побачення і до нових зустрічей.